Alright y'all, it is your boy TQ back once again, and these are the remaining 3 matches that I played after that first round match against Eduardo, the 1 seed, in my first pickleball tournament ever. For anyone who is tuning in for the first time, this is my 9th day playing pickleball. I entered a 4.0 singles tournament just to see, how I do, because I had no idea about how the rating system works or what that looks like at all. So anyways, these are the remaining 3 matches. I'm going to talk about my takeaways, how I felt during this tournament, and just what I feel like, some things like I immediately feel like I needed to work on just even while playing this tournament. Also, I already tried to do this voiceover once. This is my first redo, and yeah, I'm just not going to redo it again, so this is not going to be the smoothest thing, but yeah, I don't want to redo a whole 7-minute voiceover. So anyways, so right there, right there, that's a great place to start. One of the things that I felt the most about, that just bothered me the most about this tournament was my forehand. Some of the shots, it looks good, sure, and coming from tennis, yeah, sure, it's like I have an idea of how to hit a forehand. However, even in tennis, it's like I didn't have the best take back. Like one of the issues on my forehand is that I would take back a little late sometimes, and that definitely is not working out in pickleball. And so I just did not trust my forehand. Like sometimes I hit good ones, but the problem is when I approach one, especially weak ball, and I want to let it rip, I did not trust myself. I felt like I could place the ball pretty well, like I can direct the ball. However, in terms of letting it rip and just go, I did not feel free at all, and that's just a huge confidence killer. Like your biggest weapon, especially in tennis, your biggest weapon coming through, and you feel like you don't even trust the shot, it just takes a lot of confidence away from the play. And so yeah, that was a little tough to deal with, but it's a tournament, so I just kept going. So one thing I was telling myself is, after this tournament, I really need to work on, I just need to get some repetitions in. I'm so new, I don't understand quite exactly the bounce of the pickleball, the feel of it, how you should be moving through every shot. Because in tennis, it is viable to stay open stance, maybe fall back on shots, but in pickleball, that's not really good. Sure, you can sometimes, but just if you're trying to do that on every shot, it is seemingly not good, because the pickleball is not really bouncing up for you too much. And I know you'll see on some clips in here where I just completely whiff the ball because it's just too low, and I'm expecting it to bounce up like a tennis ball. Look at that, way out of there. So that's one of the biggest things, is just the forehand. Number 2 is my volleys. Something that I felt I really wanted to work on is my volley technique in pickleball, because coming from tennis, there is a lot of me trying to hit tennis volleys, and that means just slicing every volley, crossover stepping on every volley. And sometimes the crossover step is viable. However, I've seen, and I kind of noticed, when I'm all the way up at the kitchen, if I crossover step to hit a volley, and I've stepped over, well, the other person can hit the ball back pretty quickly in pickleball, and then I have a lot of open court that I'm not going to be able to get back to. So actually in pickleball, it's just so different than tennis, where when you're at the kitchen, I feel like it's better to just be open stance and just make these lunges, because you're still in the open stance, just ready to lunge back the other way. It's a much better recovery. So that's kind of what I feel. And then also, just in tennis, I was not the biggest net player, not super confident net in singles. Big surprise, just kidding. But yeah, so that's the same over here in pickleball. Coming to pickleball, I kind of had an idea that in singles, playing the net is a big thing. Just get to the net and just take advantage right there, because it's just very disadvantageous not to be at the net in pickleball singles. But I just didn't trust myself, So that first match that I had uploaded about a week ago, I came up to net twice, and I think I lost both the points, and that's basically why I didn't come to the net. However, knowing that if I want to actually improve and become a better player, and not just win the match just to satisfy my ego and be like, oh, I won a match, then I do need to come to the net and try to play the net. So I told myself, after that first match, I was like, okay, I played pretty well. I almost won the match, but did that make me a better player in terms of development? Can I play the net better? No. So I told myself after that match, like, I'm going to try more and more to just, like, rush the net like I know I'm supposed to in pickleball. And if I lose, I lose, but at least I'm playing like I'm supposed to and improving my skills. However, I also wanted to, like, I think that mindset is good because you will improve. However, sometimes I think I probably shouldn't be just running into the net on every single return, because sometimes the returns are too short, too weak, and it's just too much of an easy pass. And something look at that volley. It's just like, oh, that just inappropriate smash. It's just not great overall. So that is another point of improvement that I really need to do. And I'd say the point number 3, the biggest one that I felt in singles, is just I don't have a good idea of tactics. Of course, you know, I actually won this match, nice. So I don't have a good idea of tactics, you know. So like when the other person's at net and I'm scrambling around, I completely, there's like one point in this match where it's just a great example, but when I'm scrambling around, I completely forget that, because in tennis, if they're at the net and you hit a soft shot, they're hugging the net and putting you away. But in pickleball, like, hitting that drop, you know, is actually a tactic, and it's not that easy to put it away if you hit a good drop. But that didn't even cross my mind because I'm just so, like, you know, tennis mindset, and I'm just trying to hit the ball, but sometimes it's just such a disadvantageous position, not good. And so right there, yeah, those crossover step volleys, that's kind of what I'm talking about. And then I try to slice volley it as well. So that is definitely something that I feel like I need to work on. So yeah, biggest thing, like the big 3 things I felt like I want to get more confidence in my ground strokes, know what it's going to feel like, 2, be better about, like, just better technique net play, period, and then 3, tactics in general, just because I don't really have that. So those are the things that I feel like right off the bat, you know. I'm sure there's plenty of things, you know, as such a newbie, and like not like knowing specifically the game of pickleball, like just knowing tennis, like sure there's some crossover, but not knowing like the specifics to pickleball. I'm sure there's plenty of things that I need to work on. However, just like the biggest things that I wanted to right off the bat, noticing myself playing in this tournament, is I almost fell in there and I was like trying so hard to like not let my paddle and hand touch the line. But yeah, so those are the things that I would like to improve immediately, just because I feel like there's like easy, like low-hanging fruit improvement sectors. But it's not this. Oh, this is like, yeah, this is the match, by the way. I'm totally rambling kind of, but you know, I'm kind of just speaking as it happened. But this is the match where you'll see I just try to approach like every single return, and I was feeling very discouraged because I was just approaching, just losing so many points, and I was like, I feel like my score line shouldn't be this bad, but because I don't know if this player was better, like that much better than the one that I just played before in the video or anything, but just my running in and losing was a little discouraging to see like the scoreline be so off. So, however, I guess my final overall thought about the tournament is that I don't think I played badly for my first time ever, and like being like so new in it. However, you know, of course, there are just like so many things that I just need repetitions. Like my friend Eli was telling me, like after the tournament, he's like, yeah, you just need repetitions, and I really believe that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be uploading some practice videos and like some practice matches and stuff that I've played after this tournament. But that is currently where the head is at after this tournament. Let me know if you guys have any like. The first video that I uploaded, like there's so many comments about just like what you can do, even like equipment tip, like advices and stuff like that. Because yeah, I really don't know a lot about like equipment and things like that. Just having started. So any of those advice and stuff, and like I read literally every single comment, and I would like to just say most of the comments are like very helpful. Giving advice and stuff like that. There were some that were just like, you know, the typical like, okay, just, I don't know, somebody like coming in the comments and just wanting to like ego for no reason, which is like pointless. And then also like some people coming in the comments and like trying to like, you know, say some, I don't know, like aggressive stuff. Like, look guys, like, yes, it's a YouTuber like viewing the video, but there's a human behind this channel, and I am going to respond how I want to respond, you know, based on what you say. So it's not, I'm not just gonna be nice to everybody that writes in the comments. So that is a disclaimer, because I am an actual human being. And actually, some of the people that were like, that are at this tournament found the video and commented. That's like pretty freaking cool, you know. So yeah. Anyways, that is gonna end it for the yap session here, which I'm very good at. And I'll let the rest of the video play so you can enjoy. And also, there's an epic rock paper scissors match at the beginning of the third match here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Catch you later.